Let's keep moving down the list as we go, Kyle. Detroit and Minnesota. Now, Detroit, I don't know how many times you can get in the red zone and come away with 0 points, but Detroit was really testing that strategy against the Chicago Bears. Now, finally, you said the Bears get a defense that they can move the football on. Hey, look at this. Let's run the ball with Montgomery, control the ground game. He goes down and gets injured. So we'll see how many weeks he's actually out. But that is a huge part of their offense, which now you go – I'm talking about Chicago just a little bit. But I was saying, like, that was such a big part of the offense where you have that 1-2 punch. You say, hey, they can really move it against Detroit. We'll get ready for a 1-2 punch this week. You think Kirk Cousins was to get back up off the carpet after that ridiculous performance by the Minnesota offense? We'll see how healthy Dalvin Cook is in this game. Adam Thielen on one side, Jefferson on the other. They should move the ball at will against Detroit, even though it's going to be a high team total. Sort of zeroing in possibility on the Vikings this week. But again, Detroit is no slouch on offense. They scored 14 points, yes, but they moved the ball up and down the field on a good Chicago Bears defense without a lot going for them. So maybe if I'm looking at this in a dome here, if Minnesota is able to get off on offense, should we say Detroit here? And I'm going to take a look quickly on what this team total is. I'm going to go to Bet365 and then go ahead.
I'm looking at 20.5 at minus 150. Gotcha. So, yeah, so if you can get 19.5 minus 130, where you go, right there. I mean, I love that. And you're right. They only scored 14 points, but, I mean, what, they have 3 straight red zone possessions?
You can't look at the scoreboard. You have to look at the way, like, things are probably going to go. Detroit actually moved the football very well. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, and I don't like that Vikings defense very much. They were okay yesterday against Cleveland, but, God, Cleveland's just a soul joy killer. They're just a slow, boring. They know Baker Mayfield's not very accurate and doesn't make great decisions, so they just run it and run it and run it and run it. They're a slow. I might be on unders the rest of the year on the Cleveland Browns. It was brutal to watch. You get an opening drive touchdown from the Vikings. They look sensational and do absolutely nothing the rest of the way. I wouldn't touch a side here. I might lean Detroit actually getting those points, especially if it stays in that 8 range. Seen 7.5's 110, so it may move to 7. I think a lot of people are down on Minnesota, but right now, early in the week, zeroing in 19.5 for the Lions team total against this Vikings defense. I know it's a little bit of pain, and we're going to talk some pain this week.
Yeah, we are.
I got my eye on that Lions team total right now, early in the week.
Yep, that's a sneaky way to go now because I think they can move the football here.